We're about to see something happen in the world of XRP that could be very important. There's talk about burning all the XRP that's currently in escrow. The current burn rate is about 5,000 XRP per day, or 1.82 million XRP per year. There's growing speculation that this rate is going up, with some commentators saying that as many as 25,000 XRP are being burned every day. This activity is reportedly linked to Ripple's escrow accounts, which is pretty interesting. This situation gets more serious when a former Ripple director says that Ripple might burn all the XRP that is in lockup all at once. The chances this happening seems to be very low, be more than just a guess. It's even more interesting that this is happening at the same time that Ripple Labs announced it would buy back almost $1 billion, 0 cents worth, of XRP from its circulation supply. This has led many to think that the buyback and the possible escrow burn could have something to do with Ripple's settlement with the SEC and the fact that Ripple still needs XRP, which is why it announced the buyback. Such an escrow burn would have huge effects. If all of Ripple's XRP and escrow were burned, the price of each token could go through the roof and reach $10,000.0 Based on my research and the fact that Ripple Labs is forming more and more relationships and needs XRP to support these partnerships, I think that a price of $10,000, 0 cents per XRP might be necessary for the continued growth of the cryptocurrency. Ripple Labs operations and growth. Hey, Help Coin family, welcome back to your trusted source for all things XRP. Before we get into today's content, let's do a little housekeeping. If you could do me a huge favor, please hit that like button, subscribe, and notify me to become a part of our vibrant community. And hold on, because we have something exciting coming up. We're getting ready for an epic XRP giveaway once we hit 8,000 subscribers. To enter, just follow these 3 easy steps. Make sure you're ready, and don't forget to put Helpcoin in the comments to make sure you're entered. Many articles have said that XRP will hit $10,000, 0 cents, because of Ripple's cross-border payment. Ripple's global relationships are growing and depending on XRP more and more. So a big rise in the value of XRP is not only possible, it might even be necessary. XRP's growth has been nothing short of exponential, and recent reports, both public and leaked, show that it is expanding around the world. For example, a leaked report from BlackRock says that they plan to use XRP for cross-border payments. In this report, the key points that show XRP's growing role as a globalized cross-border payment service are emphasized. The Central Bank of Ireland recently said they want to use XRP for cross-border trades, which has added to this momentum. This move not only shows how reliable and efficient XRP is, but it also shows that other banks are starting to see it as well. Ripple, the company behind XRP, has been officially recognized as a registered virtual asset service provider. This is a big endorsement of XRP's potential in the financial sector. At the same time, the Global Central Bank of Japan has started using XRP for their global payment solutions. This is part of a larger trend with over 30 central banks now working together to create a central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger. 19 central banks have reportedly bought a total of over $9.4 billion, 0 cents worth of XRP. This number doesn't even take into account the possibility that the Fed will accept XRP. Fed information that was stolen says that there is now an instant payment service. Now, the quick payment platform is thinking about using XRP to run the blockchain part of their payment system. This shows that more and more people are confident in XRP's technology and its usefulness for modern financial tasks. The U.S. Federal Reserve's plan to take full control of XRP and Ripple Labs is very important. This move, which aims to stop retail purchases of XRP, will have a big impact on the world of finance. Yet the Federal Reserve's plan is to use the efficient, cost equivalent, and environmentally friendly features of the Ripplet system, which uses the XRP ledger and digital asset instead of building a traditional CBDC, central bank digital currency. As a result of partnerships between major central banks in over 8 countries, including the BRICS nations, and Ripple Labs to adopt the Ripple Net system and the XRP ledger. This approach is especially relevant to show how involved the Federal Reserve is with blockchain technology. They have said in public that XRP and XLM could play a key role in the blockchain part of their FedNow payment system, according to one of their reports. The FedNow services partnership with Metal Blockchain for quick fiat and stablecoin conversions is a big step toward combining traditional banking with decentralized finance. At the moment, U.S. people can only make instant payments within the U.S. using third-party apps like Venmo and PayPal or through digital wallets for cryptocurrencies. However, the FedNow system, which is still being built, plans to include cryptocurrencies in its structure. And over 120 organizations, including newcomers like U.S. Bank, Exchange Bank, as well as payment processors and solution providers, have signed up to use the platform. The possible addition of Ripple to the FedNow service will be a big step forward in the world of digital banking. One of the fintech companies being considered for this project is Ripple, which is known for its advanced cross-border payment solutions and open source distributed ledger technology. Stellar Lumens XLM, which is known for its blockchain-based payment network that makes international transfers faster and cheaper, is also on the Fed's list of possible partners. Now, this brings us back to the two most important points we were talking about: the chance that XRP will reach $10,000 0 cents soon, and the possible large-scale burning of XRP from Ripple Labs' escrow. These two things are connected and will be a big deal for the XRP digital asset. The expected large-scale burning of XRP from Ripple's escrow could be the thing that sets XRP on its way to the $10,000 price point. Matt Hamilton, a former director of Ripple, said that the company could burn all of its XRP, which has made this belief even stronger. This news is especially important because Ripple is still in court with the SEC, and it suggests that a massive burn in XRP supply could be part of a possible settlement agreement. This has huge effects. Not only could a massive burn in XRP supply drive up its price to $10,000 a cent, but it would also cause a huge demand for XRP from both individual and institutional investors who want to use digital assets like XRP for cross. As a result, there would be a substantial decrease in XRP's available supply, which would require a higher valuation per token. The number of transactions that XRP will be able to handle is staggering. We're talking about over $1, 0 cents